Всем привет! Вы смотрите игровой канал корпорации Umbrella, и с вами игрок JB. Как вы уже догадались, на ваших экранах мы продолжаем проходить игру Dragon Age Inquisition. Итак, в предыдущей части мы выполнили последнее задание. Все забывай, как оно называется. В запретном оазисе. Ну как последнее? Там еще 3 задания, но мы туда не можем попасть, пока количество осколков не соберем нужное. А именно, мы не взяли их вот здесь, на штормовом берегу. Туда нам надо по сюжету двигаться. Затем мы вернулись в убежище, продали тут лут весь свой, кому-то что-то надели и получили 13 уровень. Сейчас же мы двигаемся на военный совет, чтобы по сюжету пойти дальше. Угу. Специфика Инквизиции. Метод моча. Окей. Орлей. Доступно. Наши исследователи... Так. Ох. Ладно, калим. Отчет готов. Ветерин 10 штук нахрена. Выбрать приемников. Это Жозефина у нас пойдет. Жозефина. Здесь у нас все. Ферлден. Слава драконоборца недоступна. Почему? Потому что без понятия. И повышение стабильности. Влияние плюс 60. Куда нам столько влияния? Так. И мы двигаемся по сюжету, а именно искусственный шепот. Невозможно будет работать с храмовником. Да, замок Редклифа. Магигериона Алексиуса. Ага, он что-то там со временем мутит. Точно. Выбрать. Исключительный шепот. Рекомендуемый уровень от 4 в 7. Мы 13. Окей. Подтвердить. Бля, этого придурка с собой тащить придется. Кассандра и Солос. Этот долбец у нас вообще одет как... Что у него оружие? Ну, посох какой-нибудь ему вручим. У него качаем электричество. Варик Тетрас. В рассказах есть своя сила сущности. Что ж, такая история. Самые лучшие небылицы те, что остаются в памяти людей. Почему бы не мои? Варик Тетрас из торговой гильдии гномов Киркваль знаменит, во-первых, своими книгами, а во-вторых, дружбой с защитником. Когда храмовники и круги откололись от церкви, верховная Джустиния V желала разобраться со случившимся, справив своих помощниц Кирова, где в этот конфликт начался защитник, к тому времени уже исчез. Зато Варик успел написать книгу. Собственно, вторая часть и состоит из этой книги. Нам Варик рассказывает историю защитника. Что у вас на голове за громад воды?
The Magister's invitation was for Master Trevelyan alone. The others must wait here.
Куда я, туда они. Тогда я останусь здесь.
If my friends can't enter, then I won't go in either.
Что у вас на голове за хрени?
My Lord Magister, the agents of the Inquisition have arrived.
My friend, it's so good to see you again. And your associates, of course. I'm sure we can work out some arrangement that is equitable to all parties.
Are we mages to have no voice in deciding our fate?
Fiona, you would not have turned your followers over to my care if you did not trust me with their lives.
Так, окей, маги должны
If
участвовать.
the Grand Enchanter wants to be part of these talks, then I welcome her as a guest of the Inquisition.
Thank you.
The Inquisition needs mages to close the breach, and I have them. So, what shall you offer in exchange?
Так. Ну окей, у нас есть связи.
The Inquisition has many backers among the Orlesian nobility. I'm sure we can find suitable compensation.
I'm not sure what the Orlesian nobility have to offer that I don't already possess.
He knows everything, Father.
Felix, what have you done?
You wanted me here. Why?
Do you know what you are? You walk into my stronghold with your stolen mark, a gift you don't even understand, and think you're in control. You're nothing but a mistake.
What do you know about the Divine's death?
It was the Elder One's moment, and you were unworthy even to stand in his presence.
Father, listen to yourself. Do you know what you sound like?
He sounds exactly like the sort of villainous cliché everyone expects us to be.
Dorian, I
Торион.
gave you a chance to be a part of this. You turned me down. The Elder One has power you would not believe. He will raise the Imperium from its own
Ты
ashes.
в курсе?
That's who you serve. The one who killed the Divine. Is he a mage?
Soon he will become a god. He will make the world bow to mages once more. We will rule from the Boric Ocean to the frozen seas.
You can't involve my people in this.
Alexius, this is exactly what you and I talked about never wanting to happen. Why would you support this?
Stop it, Father. Give up the Venatori. Let the Southern Mages fight the breach, and let's go home.
No, it's the only way, Felix. He can save you.
Save me?
There is a way. The Elder One promised, if I undo the mistake at the temple.
I'm going to die. You need to accept that.
Seize them, Venatori. The Elder One demands this man's life.
Your men are dead, Alexius.
You are a mistake. You should never have existed.
Что происходит? Старший. Значит, Джустинину убил старший, который пообещал Лексиусу, что если он исправит, ну, то есть он вернется в...
Blood of the Elder One. Where'd they come from?
выяснить, что произошло.
Displacement. Interesting. It's probably not what Alexius intended. The rift must have moved us to what? The closest confluence of arcane energy?
The last thing I remember, we were in the castle hall.
Let's see. If we're still in the castle, it isn't. Oh, of course, it's not simply where, it's when. Alexius used the amulet as a focus. It moved us through time.
Should we go forward in time or back? And how far?
Those are excellent questions. We'll have to find out, won't we? Let's look around, see where the rift took us. Then we can figure out how to get back. If we can.
Чё, если нам не вернуться
What
назад?
happens if we can't get back?
Then we get comfortable in our new present.
Так, Винотора, блин. Отличная нашивка. Серьезно? На какой хрена нам не нужна твоя нашивка? Ключ от тюрьмы. Тут красный лириум кругом. Мне это не нравится. Мне это очень не нравится. Шкура Бронта. Так, вообще, Дориан. Оружие. От огня. Посохи. Забирай, Дориан, так. Доспехи. Аксессуары, пояс здоровья. Так, Дориан. Дориан у нас электрик. Так. Значит, чё? Выброс дуги. Так. Здесь что? Облучение энергии. Так, здесь что? Водопад молнии. Разрывная молния. Так, вот это. Здесь что? На привязи теперь враги могут покинуть статическую клетку, но выйти наружу получают постоянный урон. Простите. Окей, грозовая клетка. Принять. Здесь еще не выбрали. Окей. И барьер. Так как бы вообще нафиг не нужна. Сделаем из тебя зимняя стужа. Привет. Какой-то чувак. Все? Поговорил? Так, подожди. Куда мы пришли? Нам сюда. Окей, там какие-то вражины. Какого фига баранья кожа? Нахрена мне эта баранья кожа? Окей, пойдем сюда. Да, сколько можно? Нижние камеры. И... Кассандра. Фиона? Серьезно?
You're alive. I saw you disappear into the rift.
Что за трэш происходит?
Fiona, is that really you?
What's left of me?
Can you tell us the date? It's very important.
Harvest Mia. 942 Dragon.
942? Then we've missed an entire year.
Чё, год прошел, серьезно? Вы чё? Я ж все пропустил.
I must have missed out on a lot during that year.
You must beware. Alexius serves the Elder One, more powerful than the Maker. No one challenges him and lives.
Сделаю все, что смогу.
I promise, I will do everything in my power to set things right.
Our only hope is to find the amulet that Alexius used to send us here. If it still exists, I can use it to reopen the rift at the exact spot we left. Maybe.
Good.
I said, maybe. It might also turn us into paste.
You must try. Your spy master, Leliana. She is here. Find her. Quickly. Before the Elder One learns you're here.
В смысле?
If red lyrium is an infection, Maker, why is it coming out of the walls?
Are you sure you want to find out?
Все тут некуда идти больше, что ли? А почему 3 метки на карте? Вообще 4. Какое барахло всякое. Серьезно, еще ниже.
The light shall lead her safely through the paths of this world and into the next. For she who
Тихо.
trusts in the Maker,
Вставай.
fire is her water. You've returned to us. Can it be? Has Andraste given us another chance? Maker, forgive me. I failed you. I failed everyone. The end must truly be upon us if the dead return to life.
You look wounded. Maybe we can help.
Nothing you do can help me now. I'll be with the Maker soon.
Alexius sent us forward in time. If we find him, we may be able to return to the present.
Go back in time? Then, can you make it so that none of this ever took place?
That's my hope.
Alexius is master. After you died, we could not stop the Elder One from rising. Empress Celine was murdered. The army that swept in afterwards, it was a horde of demons. Nothing stopped them. Nothing.
I should have been there to help you.
You're here now.
Окей, Кассандра. Солос.
You're alive. We saw you die.
The spell Alexius cast displaced us in time. We just got here, so to speak.
Can you reverse the process? You could return and obviate the events of the last year. It may not be too late.
You look bad. Is there anything I can do to help?
I am dying, but no matter. If you can undo this, they can all be saved. This world is an abomination. It must never come to pass. We'll have to go up. I've heard the guards saying that Alexius barricaded himself in the throne room.
А, реально, Солоса же, мы с собой Солоса еще брали. Так, подожди, нам Лилиану надо найти. Лилиану.
If this madness is to be undone, we must focus on Alexius.
Чё? Скрываем замок. Опять знак клыкача. Нахрена мне знак клыкача? — 59 монеток. пыточные. Ну, конечно, мне ж нужна шкура финька.
There is no maker. The Elder One has taken all that is his and will soon rule from his city.
That still doesn't make him a god.
Че, не
The
убила, что
Elder
ли?
One does not suffer rivals of any kind.
Угу. Что-то новое надыбали. Дориан. Шлем. Оружие. Так. Подожди, посох. Вроде лук находили. Духовный кровопускатель. Хрень.
How did Trevelyan know of the sacrifice at the temple? Answer! You will break.
I will die first. Or you will. You're alive.
You're safe now.
Forget safe. If you came back from the dead, you need to do better than safe. You need to end this. Do you have weapons? Good. The Magister's probably in his chambers.
You aren't curious how we got here?
No.
Alexius sent us into the future. This, his victory, his Elder One, it was never meant to be.
I'm so sorry for everything you suffered.
We have to reverse his spell. If we can get back to our present time, we can prevent this future from ever happening.
And mages always wonder why people fear them. No one should have this power.
It's dangerous and unpredictable. Before the breach, nothing we did.
Enough. This is all pretend to you. Some future you hope will never exist. I suffered. The whole world suffered. It was real.
Ой-ой-ой-ой. Лилиана. Что-то же...
What happened while we were away?
Stop talking.
I'm just asking for information.
No, you're talking to fill silence. Nothing happened that you want to hear.
Что вообще у нее за замок такой? Охренеть не встать.
We need to find Alexius. I'm sure he'll be
Ну,
in
а
the
мы
night
что делаем?
castle, if there is one.
Dead!
охранять не встать. Разрывы прямо в замке. Что за трэш тут произошел? Стоило всего на день отойти и началось.
The Magister needs more power for his rituals.
No!
Come forth and serve the Elder One.
Что, блядь, происходит?
This is madness. Alexius can't have wanted this.
Так. Теперь нам еще и этого балбеса вооружать и одевать. Что это? Солос, ты дурак? Доспехи. Оружие. Посох. Ледовый посох.
The breach! It's everywhere.
The Elder One and his Venator. They are the ones who opened the bridge.
Да, ломай уже ее. Открываем. Когда вчетвером бегали, не протолкнуться было. Сейчас пятером бегом вообще не... Ну, Кассандра. Охренеть не встать. И...
What became of Felix? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
And you're not going to tell me?
You'll find out soon enough.
Твою мать. Охренеть их там.
This is the way to the main hall. Alexius will likely be there.
Что? Так отсюда я пришел. Эй, Солос.
Maker's breath. Where did Alexius find this? How did he even move it here?
Can we open it?
Perhaps. But it looks quite strong. How desperate and paranoid must he be? His servants must have a way through. He has to eat. Let's look around.
Try to take out that enchanter quickly.
Block them from coming up the stairs!
I could really go for some light reading. What happened here?
Somebody had very questionable taste.
They haven't seen us. We could take them by surprise. May Andraste have mercy on your souls. No one else will.
Но 3. Еще 2 куска где? Еще один. И только дверей ужас. Охренеть мне, кстати, у нас же опять уж полный инвентарь. И куда дальше? Вот он здесь. А.
How much damage did Alexius' spell do?
Revs tore apart all of southern Thedas, starting here. But whether that's his doing or the breach, who can say?
И где я пропустил еще осколок?
Block the stairs!
Are they brave? Let's try to take them by surprise. Doesn't look like the Elder One is interested in saving his followers.
Let's head back to the main hall. I think I know how we'll open that door.
И нахрена наверх лезти? Ну, залезем. Это ж мы. Алексиус.
Alexius, it's time to answer for your crimes.
And here you are, finally. I knew you would appear again. Not that it would be now, but I knew I hadn't destroyed you. My final failure.
Was it worth it? Everything you did to the world, to yourself.
It doesn't matter now. All we can do is wait for the end.
What do you mean? What's ending?
The irony that you should appear now, of all the possibilities. All that I fought for, all that I betrayed, and what have I wrought? Ruin and death, there is nothing else. The Elder One comes for me, for you, for us all. Felix.
That's Felix. Maker's breath, Alexius, what have you done?
He would have died, Dorian. I saved him. Please, don't hurt my son. I'll do anything you ask.
You didn't save him, Alexius. No one should live like that.
No.
Куда он делся? Придурок Алексиус стоит.
He wanted to die, didn't he? All those lies he told himself, the justifications. He lost Felix long ago. Didn't even notice. Oh, Alexius.
I know you cared for him.
Once he was a man to whom I compared all others. Sad, isn't it? This is the same amulet he used before. I think it's the same one we made in Minrathous. That's a relief. Give me an hour to work out the spell he used, and I should be able to reopen the rift.
An hour? That's impossible. You must go now. The Elder One.
You cannot stay here. We'll hold the outer door. When they get past us, it'll be your turn.
Что?
I can't let you kill yourself for me. There must be another way.
Look at us. We're already dead. The only way we live is if this day never comes. Cast your spell. You have as much time as I have arrows.
Я хочу лут собрать с
Though
Алексиуса.
darkness closes, I am shielded by flame. Andraste, guide me. Maker, take me to your side.
You move, and we all die! You'll have to do better than that.
You failed, Alexius. How forgiving is your Elder One?
You won. There is no point extending this charade. Felix.
It's going to be all right, Father.
You'll die.
Everyone dies.
Well, I'm glad that's over with.
Это еще кто такие?
Or not.
Grand Enchanter, we'd like to discuss your abuse of our hospitality.
Your Majesties.
When we offered the Mage's Sanctuary, we did not give them the right to drive our people from their homes.
King Alistair, Queen Anora, I assure you, we never intended...
In light of your actions, good intentions are no longer enough.
You and your followers have worn out your welcome. Leave Ferelden, or we'll be forced to make you leave.
But we have hundreds who need protection. Where will we go?
The Inquisition might be willing to take in the mages.
And what are the terms of this arrangement?
Hopefully better than what Alexius gave you. The Inquisition is better than that, yes?
I suggest conscripting them. They've proven what they'll do given too much freedom.
They have lost all possible supporters. The Inquisition is their only remaining chance for freedom.
It seems we have little choice but to accept whatever you offer.
Окей.
We would be honored to have you fight as allies at the Inquisition's side.
We'll discuss this later.
I'll pray that the rest of the Inquisition honors your promise then.
The breach threatens all of Thedas. We cannot afford to be divided now. We can't fight it without you. Any chance of success requires your full support.
It's a generous offer. I doubt you're going to get a better one from us.
We accept. It would be madness not to. I will gather my people and ready them for the journey to Haven. The breach will be closed. You will not regret giving us this chance.
Ну окей. Вороны и королева Магриаль. Красный лириум, медведь. Первый ворон отказался говорить, даже когда мы были приложены к... Чё? Содрали кожу с лица. Что это за рапорт капитана Арстигида?
It's not a matter for debate. There will be abominations among the mages, and we must be prepared.
If we rescind the offer of an alliance, it makes the Inquisition appear incompetent at best, tyrannical at worst.
What were you thinking, turning mages loose with no oversight? The veil is torn open.
Так.
Give them their freedom for now. If they prove later they can handle it, impose restrictions. And how many lives will be lost if they fail? With the veil broken, the threat of possession. You were there, Seeker. Why didn't you intervene?
While I may not completely agree with the decision, I support it. The sole point of the Herald's mission was to gain the mage's aid, and that was accomplished.
The voice of pragmatism speaks. And here I was, just starting to enjoy the circular arguments.
Closing the breach is all that matters.
I got a taste of the consequences if we fail. Let's make sure we don't.
We will not fail.
We should look into the things you saw in this dark future. The assassination of Empress Celine. A demon army.
Sounds like something a Tevinter cult might do. Orlais falls, the Imperium rises. Chaos for everyone.
One battle at a time. It's going to take time to organize our troops and the mage recruits. Let's take this to the war room. Join us. None of this means anything without your mark, after all.
Я готов.
Thank you. I'd be honored to help with the plan.
Meet us there when you're ready.
I'll skip the War Council, but I would like to see this breach up close, if you don't mind.
Then you're staying?
Oh, didn't I mention? The South is so charming and rustic. I adore it to little pieces.
There's no one I'd rather be stranded in time with, future or present.
Excellent choice. But let's not get stranded again anytime soon, yes?
I'll begin preparations to march on the summit. Make a willing, the mages will be enough to grant us victory.
Так. Подожди.
The
Тем,
Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter.
нам нужно
And my miners appreciate your
сдать этот материал для
You'll have
исследования.
your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised
Ambassador.
some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
Have you seen Enchanter Vivienne?
She looks like a gnome. It's Arab.
Так. Смотрим инвентарь. Огненные мины. Амулет хитрости. Кассандра. Сера. Дориан. Ну, как бы тебе вообще нахрен так кольцо не нужно. Балаквол. Вивьен. Солос. Варик. Так, амулет. Амулет воскрешения. Хрень. Кассандра. Сера. А, Дарья. Окей, пояс. Дориан у нас. Дориан у нас без пояса. А нету, у Дориана есть пояс. Окей, доспехи. Тебе нужна шляпка. Ну одевай. Что там еще где? Кассандра-то еще не апнулась, что ли? Ладно. Оружие, лук. Лук, посошок. Где Кассандра? Зубчатый кунарский клинок. Урон упадет чуть-чуть. Но выглядит-то круче. Ну и чё, что на 4 единицы? Так, луки. Сэра. Так, посохи. Попробуем что-нибудь соорудить. Сейчас посмотрим, что у него есть. Купить, продать? Продать. Окей, здесь что продать? Тут. Так, стоп, купить хрень. Хрень. Пойдем попробуем какой-нибудь доспех или оружие там смастерить. Так. Готовить оружие. Луки. Простый длинный лук. Так. Драконья кость. Печалька. Руны, грозовая руна. Щит серого стража. Веридий. Так, посох магистра. Веридий. Железо. Веридий. Урон по площади. Во, драконья кость, самая жесть. Фигачит. Драконья кость тащит.
Another time, then.
Тихо. Совершенствовать. Изготовить доспех. Куртка охотника. Ну-ка. О, улучшенный варский доспех. Баранья кожа. Галлия. Во, драконья чешуя. Кожа барана Август. Откуда у меня кожа? Медвежья шкура. Паутина из Гургутта. Прикольно. Фениксовая чешуя. Чешуя варгана. Чешуя души дракона. Шкура финька. Так, тяжелый. Крепкая. Веридий. Чепчики. Шляпа искателя приключений. Баранья кожа. Так, окей. Что у нас там лошадей? Из лошадей есть лошадевые ламеньки. Экзотические животные. Болотный единорог, коварский. Оленьи галы, рыжая гала, морозов морал. Драколистский. Горный драколистка.
Inquisition?
Во. Так, поговорить надо еще с нашими балбесами. Че тут? Кассандра.
And what are we supposed to do, exactly?
What you always do. Complain.
We've already spoken with Commander Cullen. No one listens. We want better quarters. We want the Templars kept at a distance. And some respect for...
This is not the Circle. You mages are our allies, not our wards. Act like it.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it. It never ends, evidently.
Что-то не так?
Is there an issue with the mages? Can I help?
The mages are here as equals. They need to get used to what that means. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
Well, I hope it works. What other choice do we have?
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I? I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now. Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
Довел Кассандру. Куда она опять свалила? Кассандра.
Yes?
Пока.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Так, железный бык.
So, that Tevinter guy sent you into the future?
I've got no problem with normal magic, but Tevinter goes beyond all reason.
I know, right? The Vints are always pushing. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
Окей. Блэквол. Блэквол. И ты тут шарахаешься, ходишь?
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Западный передел и Эмприс де Леон. Так, окей. Кто у нас еще есть? Варик. Варик. Балбесик.
The Mage Rebellion joins the Inquisition. I've got to admit that's a twist I didn't see coming. One thing you saw in the future worries me. I mean, it was all bad. But red lyrium and Ferelden, infecting people and growing out of them, that's bad. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
We can't leave a single piece of that lyrium out in the wild.
I'm with you on that. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
That's a good point. We should celebrate. A banquet. Something like a banquet.
Word to Josephine, and I bet she could arrange anything. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Окей. Так, соус.
You're right. I'm sorry. When you spend your days teaching the stars of light,
Дориан еще здесь.
The Inquisition supports free mages. What's next? Elves running Hallamsharal? Cows milking farmers?
А ты что, против, что ли?
I take it you don't agree.
On the contrary, I approve. Heartily. I do wonder if you've considered what this support of yours will do. For mages in general, I mean. The Inquisition is seen as an authority. You've given southern mages license to, well, be like mages back home.
What would be wrong with that exactly?
Nothing, at first. Thing is, the Imperium was once just like the South. Templars, proper circles, all that rot. Then it changed, by inches. Not that this is reason to oppress us. Still, my homeland should be a cautionary tale, not a source of inspiration.
Have you gone to see Alexius yet? He's in the cells.
Not yet, no. I saw him before they locked him up. He looked despondent, broken. Not the man I remember, nor the one I want to. I suppose the Inquisition will judge him eventually. I wonder if there's any chance they'll show him mercy. He hardly deserves it, but for Felix's sake. I can't help hoping there's something left of the man I once knew. Did you know we're actually related, Inquisitor?
Related?
Oh, not first cousins or anything like that. Can you imagine? You're a Trevelyan, however, and somewhere in dank nethers of my family tree, there was also a Trevelyan. Perhaps he was even the one who ventured to Ostwick to establish the branch. We are talking long ago, of course.
You learn something new every day.
Nice, isn't it? Like being at a quality library, provided you're not the one stocking the shelves.
Окей, хватит, Дориан. Мало чушь. Ты что, Солос будет сейчас всякую херню нести?
The mages. Excellent. They should be able to seal the breach. You are certain you experienced time travel. Could it have been an illusion? A trick of the Fade?
А смысл?
You think Alexius made an illusion of his own life going down in flames?
Point taken. What an amazing gift. It is vital the Inquisition succeed to avoid the future you witness.
So many were dead. More had been corrupted. Knowing what will happen if we fail.
I suggest we not fail. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again at Redcliffe. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Окей. В чем-то Солос прав. Мы старшего разозлили. Лилиана.
Your open support for the mages likely earned you enemies. Our agents will monitor the situation. If the most opposed can be identified, we may still turn this to our advantage.
You're not planning assassinations, are you?
I was planning to unleash Josephine on them. She kills with kindness. Regardless, I applaud you for the courage to stand up for the mages.
In Redcliffe, you sacrificed yourself so that I could return here.
Of course I did. One small life in exchange for a second chance at history. I always loved a bargain.
It was still a sacrifice, and still noble.
And I would do it again.
I'll leave you to your work.
Кто там у нас еще? Варик. Сэра. Точно, точно. Сэра у нас же еще сэра есть.
You see that new elf who joined up?
Sarah? She's a feisty one.
Well, that's
I
mages
didn't mean
all
anything
over.
by it.
So many robes.
It's good
Bet
to see
all
us
the
all
Ferelden
coming
must look
together
good.
to serve the Maker.
I'll just be the other side of Haven, just in case.
These mages are here to aid the Inquisition. Don't worry.
Sure, don't worry. Magic up there, magic down here. What's to worry about? I mean, yay, freedom. Great for them. Over there, away from me.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
Так, кто еще остался? Вивьен и Жозефина.
If Fiona and her malcontents are joining us as allies, we need to be prepared. Abominations are inevitable. Cullen doesn't have enough Templars to handle incidents. Some of the rank and file need to be trained.
We can handle the mages. There's no need for Templars.
Have any of these men faced an abomination before, my dear? Have you? The veil is broken, and the raw power of the Fade rushes out like floodwaters through a shattered levee. In ordinary places where the veil is weak, magic is much more likely to attract demons. And if demons can walk our world with no blood magic to summon them, how safe do you think our allies are? There has never been a greater threat to mages than the breach. Until it is closed, no one is safe.
I'm glad that one of us has confidence in the Templars.
It is not a matter of confidence. Reality does not
Ты
change
без шапки
based on
страшилище.
Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
You're just spouting Chantry propaganda, Vivian.
My dear, what a world you must live in. Do you know how young mages are found? A little girl has a nightmare, and in her sleep, she burns her house down. A teenage boy has a fit, and lightning rips his mother to pieces. Imagine your own childhood and what would have happened if the darkest corner of your heart had a will of its own. People don't learn the fear of magic at Chantry's services, my dear. They learn it from us. Tell me something. As you will no doubt have a hand in shaping it, what future do you see for mages?
The circle has to be restored if we want to keep the peace.
That's comforting to hear, but you'll find opposition to the idea even among friends. It's something to consider, my dear.
Так.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter.
Где этот Алексиус? Че, серьезно? И куда вы Алексиуса дели, придурки? Арестовали Алексиуса, а куда вы его дели? Балбесины.
Appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin. And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your Illyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement. The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a
Так,
necessary one
подожди,
as well.
Жозефина.
I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's mages. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
How?
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power, instead of comforting the masses.
The Chantry couldn't solve its own problems when it had a divine.
Yet many people continue to bear it great love. We will not benefit from its decline. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andrasti's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
I suppose a shared faith can be useful when talking with strangers.
Precisely. And these similar interests are merely where we begin. We must learn to think beyond our own wants, to secure peace in Thedas.
How did someone so lovely and selfless go into Elysian politics, Lady Montillier?
Well, that is, really, you give me too much credit. while you're here, I do have a question. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
Will my answer change your reply to the Chantry?
If Leliana, Cassandra, Cullen, and I could agree on our official stance, I could answer that. We should decide soon. The revered mothers don't seem to know what to make of you.
I tell the Chantry that Andraste herself shielded me from harm.
I'd truly like to hear the debates that would raise in Val Royeaux. Thank you for your thoughts. A good day to you.
Все что ли?
Greetings.
Let's speak later.
Окей. До свидания. Ну, собственно, на этом мы данную часть закончим. Уже в следующей части мы будем созывать военный совет. С вами был, как всегда, JB, и увидимся уже совсем скоро. Всем удачи, до скорой встречи и пока-пока.